Hello, friends. Welcome to my free Christmas card class today. I'm Karina Chin and I'm in Edmonton, Alberta. Edmonton, Alberta. I was going to say Canada, but I think most of you guys know that. Anyway, welcome to my channel today. And I have a fun video to share with you. I don't know about you, but I have not started my Christmas cards. And the ones that I had, I sold at a craft show 2 weeks ago. So I'm going to be doing some panic stamping and I have to cut a bunch of kits. So I thought, what if I share a video with you, a free Christmas card class that will include 3 cards and one little easy box 3D project that you can give to your friends. And then I gave it to you free. You can watch the video and make your own cards for free. Or if you don't like cutting kits, I will happily cut you a kit. It will be free with the $60 order. Or if you spend $100, then I will also throw in an embellishment. Now you might be thinking, wow, that's kind of steep. Well, not really, because I have great news. There's a seasonal sale starting tomorrow till the 15th. So November 13th to 15th, Stampin' Up! Has a special seasonal sale on cardstock or paper. Nope, sorry, cardstock. Oh, I missed something. So it's 10% off cardstock, 20% off designer series paper, 20% off bundles, and 10% off on ink. So this is all from the annual catalog. So I figured 6 packs of paper, that would give you the free cards for the Christmas card class. So this is sort of a customer appreciation thing that I'm doing for my friends too, because I love getting card kits. I don't always like cutting my cards. And the other tip I have is don't wait till the 15th, because last year when they did this, very vanilla and basic white cardstock sold out, basic black sold out, because I find demonstrators who are running classes like to stock up on these products as well. So don't miss out. I'm going to try put my order in tonight at midnight. I don't know if it'll let me. You can tag on to my order if you want, or just place your own. And then the hostess code will be FCJ4DHFE. This is only if you're ordering less than $200. Use this, and you can go to karinachin.stampinup.net, and then my blog is karinastamps.com, and I should have pictures of the projects that we're making today available for you. The last thing I wanted to share really quick too is that I have one spot left in the mini album class, or this is actually a giant Christmas card. Can you imagine giving this to somebody as a Christmas card? So I really want to make one of these for my mom. I think most of you know that my mom is in the hospital right now. My mom will not be coming out, but I'm not going to get into that because I'll be sad. So I'm just going to think happy thoughts and focus on Christmas and happy things. So anyway, I want to try and make one of these up for her, but we do have one kit left. If you're interested, let me know. And then, oh, also I wanted to share something fun with you. I do have 2 12 Days of Christmas boxes left. The others have sold out. So if you want to treat yourself to a little stamping surprise, every day there is a little present to open up. And then on the last 2 days, it will be a project that you will use these little gifts to complete. So it's a bit of a surprise. 12 days. I've got a PDF done up with the finished project, and it's not Christmas themed, the project. You could make it that, but I wanted you to be able to enjoy it throughout the whole year. And then the last thing I want to share is I got this in. If you guys need Christmas gifts right now, this is an online exclusive called Sharing Loving Crafting. I have no clue how much it is. The order number is 164902. You can go look it up on the website. But if you have a stamping friend and you don't know what to get them for Christmas, wouldn't they love this? Handcrafted by Happiness Inside, just to brighten your day, crafted with you in mind. Isn't that lovely? Sharing what I love, loving what I do. I just think this is fabulous stamp set. Thinking $28, but I'm not 100% sure. And then 2, the new kits that I ordered came in. Do you have any friends who like to color? Check it out. It is a coloring kit called Nature's Painting. You get a water painter brush, and you get some watercolor pencils. So I think this would either make a really fun girls' night out class with your friends, or to give it as a gift for your friends who like to color. You know what? Let's open it up and actually take a look at it quick. And, you know, if you are free on November 20th, I booked a table at MKT Restaurant. And I'm going to make Christmas cards. So if you want to join me, or you want one of the kits from today, just send me a message. And we'll get you all stamped with you guys. Okay, what's in here? Oh, this is cool. So I think this was like $34. I wonder what's so... Why is it so heavy? So it looks like you get some blank pages. But look at all the pictures. You get 2 of each design. You know what I'd do with these? I'd put them on a card front. Right? What's the size of these? Hold on a second. You know, I turn everything into a card, don't I? Okay, this is 4.5 by 6. So you could easily cut it down to 4 by 5.5. Easily, right? I think this would be a super fun project, and then you can turn them into cards after. And like I said, great gift. I think it's still available, but I don't know. Things really do sell out fast. And then the last thing I want to share is another kit I got. But before I do, I got to show you these cards my friend Anne sent me. So Anne is in New Brunswick. Anne, thank you so much. Check it out. Look at all the layers she put in here. Can you see that? And Anne always comments on my videos. It helps me so much when you like, share, or comment on my videos, especially on YouTube. But isn't that gorgeous? And then she gave me a second one. So thank you for your order, Anne. Thank you for your beautiful card. And thank you just for thinking of me. I love that. And then I'll show you the other kit I got. I wasn't sure about this one. Let me know what you think. And while I'm talking here, is anyone join? Hello, Kathy. How are you today? Thanks for joining me. Margaret Ann, hello. Did you guys order any of these? I don't know. What is this? It looks like it's a picture frame project. Ooh, I like the frame. I have another one that I got, and it had plants. It did 4 plants, made 4 plant frames, and I really like that. This is great if you have a friend, you know, you're looking for a housewarming gift for them, then they can make their own project for their house. Ooh, the frames are nice. They're really nice. And they don't have glass, which is great because I broke glass on one of my projects. Not so great. And then let's see what's in here. Oh, how cool is that? So it's called Layered Landscapes. Oh, the landscapes are really pretty. You just get 1 of each. Check it out. I love kits. So if this looks fun to you, I'm happy to do a girls' night out project with you. Ooh, looks like you pop up all the layers. Okay, what do we have? We have 1 mountain. Ooh, this is going to be super fun to put together. Maybe I should take this and get my mom to put one together. You know, and then she can decorate her room. Actually, I might do that. That is a very good idea. Okay, love that. Okay, so now I'm gonna start the card class, but I just wanted to share those few items with you because sometimes when I send things out on a newsletter, you can't really see what things are. Okay, the very first one I'm going to do is, this is going to be one of the cards that we're going to make. So if you were just watching the replay and you like cutting up your own cards, you can cut up your own cards. If you're placing a $60 order with me, I will send you the card kit for this, plus 2 other cards and a 3D treat box. So let's see how fast I can put these together. Here's all my little pieces. This is what the kit would look like. Now you do need to have a house or humble home. I'm not allowed to send stamped pieces in the mail to you, but you could come to my house and borrow my stamp set quick when you pick it up. Just saying. And I can ship anywhere in Canada. So we're using Humble Home stamp sets, $28. And yes, it's still available last time I looked. So this, the white layer is 4 inches by 5 1/4. And you need 3 strips of designer series paper, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 5/8 by 3 3/4. Okay, so like I said, you can stamp along with me. There's a little tree, there's a little house, and a little strip of green. Okay, let's put this together quick. So this one goes here, this one goes here, this one goes here. Okay, I'm not going to start in the middle because I think I'll goof it up. Let me know what you think of these projects. So I did these so that they're fairly easy and I can make like 20 of each if I want. I don't usually make multiples of cards unless I'm in a card swap. And I was in a card swap for the online exclusive projects that are available right now. I think I showed them on the video last week, so I don't want to do that again to you. Make you sit and watch through it. Now, this designer series paper I'm using, I love because I love reds and greens at Christmas. Okay, I'm a little off. It's not totally centered, but it's still going to look super cute. So I am using, what's the paper pack called? Take a Bow designer series paper. And it also makes this super cute bow, right? So you can put this on a cute little cup to decorate a cup if you had some really quick treats that you needed for some friends. Okay, so what else are we going to do? We're going to put this strip down. This is like 1/2 inch by 5 1/4, I believe. Must be 5 1/4, right? I think so. Okay, we're going to put this together really fast. You can line it up on your grid paper if you want. I'm really not that particular about my cards. And this is just 5 1/2 by 8 1/2 inches scored at 4 1/4. And I'm also designing a giant tag class right now. I've got 3 done. So everything's coming together nicely. Okay, let's add this cute little tree. I think the tree is just adorable. Okay, come here, little tree. We're going to put our little tree here. Now, I've already stamped and punched out my house. I did this on basic beige. And so I need a real red and I think crumb cake markers. So let's just color my house. The reason why I did this is if I'm doing 20 Christmas cards, 30 Christmas cards, I don't want to have to do a lot of coloring. I don't mind coloring a door. And it's kind of fun. It's really easy to color just the trim of the house. But because I did it on basic beige, it's already got a bit of color. You could have a white house. I just didn't want a white house. No white house for me today. Okay, and then you can do the little scalloped edges if you want. You can do the door frames, or door frames. These are windows. Hello. Windows. Okay, let's put this together. And we got that ready to go. And then I'm going to pop it up. Now, you'll notice that the 3 cards I'm doing today don't have a lot of height and don't have a lot of ribbon because I want to mail these. And with Canada Post, the minute you put bling or a dimension or some kind of an embellishment that's got a lot of height, it won't go through the little skinny slot. And then you have to pay more money to mail it. So if I'm mailing 30 of these, I do not want to double the cost of my postage, because I want it to go to my friends, not Canada Post. Right? So this is the, where's that slot? I don't even know where my slot thing is. Yeah, it has to be able to fit through here in an envelope. Right? So I should be okay. No guarantees though. And that's why I put rhinestones on here. And this was inspired by a swap that I got. So I don't design all my cards. But I changed it just a titch. I changed the house color a little bit. Okay, so this needs to move over. What do you think? Cute? Cute, cute. And then we need some rhinestones. Basic rhinestones because they're flat. Now, I stamped Merry Christmas on here, but I think you could just leave it blank. right? And if it wasn't, you know, a Christmas house, it does have a different kind of house that you could stamp on this. You know, maybe you just like those colors. So don't feel like you have to put a sentiment on every time and make it a Christmas card if you don't want to. Although I am calling this my free Christmas card series. Looks like I have a little bit of putty on here. Let's remove that. It's got putty on the end of your Take Your Pick tool. The Take Your Pick tool is an essential craft tool. I think everybody needs one if you are a paper crafter. And it makes really fun gifts. Okay, let's see. I think I have a black ink pad. So we'll do this quick. I'm going to try and make these cards in 10 minutes each. Don't know if I'm going to succeed. Okay, and I'm just going to cut mine out. Cut out my sentiment. You could do a nice die cut shape if you want. I don't know. I think it looks pretty cute like this. It's a little crooked, so ta-da! What do you think? Cute? Okay, and then we'll go like this. And then we'll take off the backings again with your Take a Pick tool. Okay, there we go. Card number 1. So you can get this card kit free with a $60 order. Okay, card number 2. Clean up my space is going to be this. So for this one, all you really need is your own sentiment. You don't even need to have the Reindeer Fun stamp set, right? You do whatever you want. Everybody's designer series paper could look a little different. Let's just tuck this out of the way. So again, you have a card base that is 5.5 inches by 8.5 inches, scored at 4 1/4. And you will already have a piece of real red cardstock that has been embossed with the plaid embossing folder. This is my favorite folder. Love this. And then I'll give you some designer series paper that is, I think it's 2 inches by 4 1/4. Let's put that down like that. Whoa. I need to add some more glue. I'm getting sticky fingers. This is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. And then this is 3 by 12, and it's scored at 4 inches and 12 inches. So we're just going to glue this down. So this is what your kit is going to look like. So you can see how easy it is to put these together. Right? Isn't that cute? Now we need something on the inside. So let's just put this on here. And then if you want to decorate it a bit more, I'm just going to stamp the bells on here. Or if you happen to have a package of these Reindeer Days cardstock, it's got tons of deer you can cut out. Super, super cute images. So you don't have to have the stamp set, but I really, really like the stamp set. Now, I find with the bells, I've been using light wild wheat. I don't know why, I just kind of like the color. It looks more gold to me. Of course, in the designer series paper, the bells are red, so I mean, you could have red bells. Do whatever you want. I give you permission to create whatever you want. Okay, and then I'm just going to do the bow red. I haven't even put that down yet. Well, I was doing so good for time until I started coloring. So if I'm doing 20 of these, I probably wouldn't add a bell that I have to color inside. Now this is also cool because it works with a gift card. So you could put a gift card in here as well. So we're going to put this in here. Here's your little surprise message or your little surprise gift card. Okay, and I will give you a little bit of the red and white baker's twine to wrap around your card. It's going to go like this. And I'm just going to do a little bow so that it's easy to remove after. And then if you want, you can tape it to the back. I don't know if I'm going to. I think I'm just going to leave it like this. Pull this over. Oh, I forgot. Look at what you have. Now you could add this actually to the inside of your card to decorate it if you want. I put mine on the front, but you know what? It's kind of getting lost. I think I'm going to change it. Instead of the front, I'm going to put mine on the inside of my card. Just be careful you do not put the adhesive on these little slits that's in the die, because it will go through and then it will glue your card shut. So that's my tip of the day. If you are making a Christmas card, don't glue it shut. Okay, so that looks really pretty. And then I'm just going to pop this up on here. Now I'm using Stampin' Dimensionals. Again, you don't have to. That way the ribbon can slide through and I can put it back together if I goof it up, or if it gets untied. But I think this would be a really pretty card to put on somebody, to gift to somebody, and it doesn't take long. Now I should have a piece of white in here for the Merry Christmas. There it is. And let's get our Merry Christmas out. I'm assuming most of you have bought this stamp set. If you haven't, we have lots of different sets with lots of fun sentiments on it. Now, see how big this block is? When it's this big, you should really ink it up upside down. Don't rock it or you're going to catch an edge. Catch an edge, and then you'll have a shadow. It'll create a shadow around your stamped image. Okay, now I'm putting this down flat because remember, I don't want a lot of height. This one might have too much height. Maybe you don't want to pop up this layer. I don't know, I'd have to test it. And then you could add some more bling if you want, but I'm not going to. I think if someone gets this card, they'd be pretty happy with that, right? What do you think? Pretty? Do you love that kit? Thank you, Kathy. Hello, Gail. How are you? Oh, Gail, you got time changes. Yeah, that's tricky. Hello, Betty. Hello, and Karen's here too. Betty, I just sent you a card in the mail. Hopefully you get it. Nice to see you. I need to pick up the phone and actually call my friends. I haven't spent enough time doing that lately. That's going to be my goal going forward. I need to reconnect with all my friends. It's been way too long. Okay, so that was card number 2, right? Now we're going to go into card number 3. And like I said, these are fast, simple, cute cards. So card number 3 looks like this. It uses this one-of-a-kind stamp set and dies. And I like this because the whole bundle is $38.50. So even though I had snowflakes, I think it's a very reasonable price, and I could easily make a bunch of these cards. In fact, what I normally do is stamp a full sheet of white 8.5 by 11 inch cardstock and then chop it down. But I will show you if you're just making, you know, 1 or 2, how I did it. So I started actually like this with my swirls. And I have a swirl here. A swirl here. Oh, there's Otto. Can you guys hear Otto? There must be a dog walking across the street. He is guarding the house, and nobody is getting past Otto today. Okay, and then I'll put one here and one here. So I just wanted my swirls going in a different direction, and then I'm just using Pool Party. So this layer is 3 3/4 by 5. And tomorrow I'm stamping at Friesen Brothers, so I can't wait. I love stamping with my friends. And I hope they love the cards. There's 2 really fun cards, I think. Okay, so Pool Party, Pretty Peacock ink. Okay, so I'm done with this one now. Now, what else is in my kit? So you will get a die shape. I've already die cut this out. Let's see if I can line up my snowflake. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Just depends. Depends on what kind of day I'm having. So I'm going to try to line it up. Because, you know, if I goof it up, it's just cardstock. That won't be too bad. Give it a good press. Ooh, that turned out pretty good. I am doing good with my Stampin' today. Okay, so I kind of spread these out like this. Let's put a little bit of adhesive on the back. Now, I do have a tip for you. If you get glue everywhere, if you are glue challenged, you can actually use a, I think I've showed this a while ago, but I'm going to show you this. Oh, I can't get it out. There you go. What you can do is get a glue sponge to glue on the back of these. So a glue sponge looks like this. So what I do is just get a little tiny piece of sponge. I usually throw it out after because it gets gluey and messy, right? Ooh, got blue ink everywhere. Wipe that off, wipe that off. And then what you can do is just put a little bit of glue on here. Okay, turn this over. And then use your glue sponge to put glue on the back of your snowflake. We'll put one maybe over here. And then the whole thing is attached as opposed to just getting glue in the center. And then when you're done with this, after making all your cards, you can just throw it in the garbage. And then because this is a silicone mat, once it's dry, the adhesive will pull off. Okay, so that is my glue sponge trick of the day. And if I'm doing a lot of cards, I will do that. Depends. All depends what's going on. Okay, so I've got that over here. Looks like it was up a bit higher. Does it really matter? No. And then the pretty peacock cardstock is cut at 1/8 of an inch more than the white. So this would be 5 1/8, and the other one, what did I say it was? I said it was 3 3/4, so it would be 3 7/8 and 5 1/8 to get your nice pretty peacock layer on there. And I will give you some ribbon for the sentiment. I don't think I cut myself some for my kit right now, so I'm just going to put it together with no ribbon, although the ribbon does really make a difference. Oh no, I found ribbon, never mind. Okay, so that's going on here. You'll have a die cut piece, and I forget where these are from. Does someone want to put it in the chat for me? It's not Stylish Shapes. It's the one that has that really long, weird shape that goes like that. Does that help? Probably not. Okay, let's see. Karen, you could use that Pool Party pom-pom ribbon. Yeah, you could use the Pool Party pom-pom ribbon. I'm not sure if it's sold out though. So in most of my kits, I've been using this ribbon because this is in the annual catalog. It's sheer, it's silver, it's still beautiful, but it's available. But yeah, the Pool Party pom-pom ribbon, if you can get it, is really, really beautiful too. I do have some. I do. I guess I could give everybody some. You know what? This would be, yeah, look at that. Karen's right. And I do have some in stock, so I definitely could. It gives a little more height, but not a ton, right? It doesn't make a huge difference, I don't think. Okay, let's put this in here. We'll give it 1, 2, 3. I don't think I can get 4 on here because if I put it on here, it's just not going to stick. Let's try. I've seen stampers cut it in half and add it to the top and bottom of the greeting. Yeah, you can do that. So this is what I've designed, but once you have the kit, feel free to change it up. There's so many different options that you can do. And again, for the center of this, I was going to give everybody one rhinestone, a big rhinestone. And what I like to do is when I mail the card, I mail it inside out. Now, you can put a piece of white here to make it look pretty, but watch this. When you put it inside out and Canada Post goes like this, it doesn't catch. So I do mail my cards inside out a lot of times too. I try everything. I do not want to pay extra money on stamps if I don't have to. Okay, what do you think? So this is card number 3. That would come in your kit. Okay, and then the last one is a little more involved. I'm going to show you an easy version and a little bit harder version. Okay, and let's put this, I don't like these little guys, so I gotta stick an elastic so I don't lose it, and sometimes I might actually store it inside the case. Okay, so I'm giving you guys a treat holder because I love giving little treats to my friends if I pop over to their house, have a little visit. And I wanted something that was fairly easy to do. But, okay, let me show you the easy version first. So you can get these Brookside chocolates at Costco. I don't know how much they are anymore because chocolates have all been going up in price. Or at Freezen Brothers, you can get these Roger Sea Salt Sparkler, or you can get these little chocolates. So they're $3.99. So it'd be a little more for a friend, but they fit nicely in this box that I've designed for it. Now, if you do not like doing boxes, Stampin' Up! Just came out with gift bag combo pack. So this is actually part of the online exclusives. 164922. There's 2 sizes. So you could use a bigger bag, but let me show you the smaller bag. Right? You can put your little treat in here. You could even staple it in if you wanted to. And then you can just take your little sentiment, glue it on here, and I think you could easily make 20 of these really, really quickly. You get 16 bags, so you get 8 small ones and 8 big ones, and I think that would be cute. You could even wrap this in tissue paper so that the tissue paper shows up. Oh, look, I guess I was recycling my paper. Anyway, I wanted to show you that. So this is the easy version. Buy these little bags. I don't know how much they are because this is with the Valentine's Suite collection, and I haven't really looked at it yet. The stamp set I'm using is called Sweetest Star. I'm not sure if the Star Punch is available, but the stamp set was. I just ordered it for a friend the other day, and it was available. And now I'm going to show you how to make the box. So this is my box template. So you will get a box in your kit that's already cut and scored and ready to go for you. Let me show you what I did. Let me show you what I did here. I'll put my paper over here. Okay, so step 1, you want to start with 5 1/4 by 8 1/2 inch cardstock. So you can get 2 treat bags out of 1 sheet of cardstock. Okay, we're going to score it with the short side at the top, and we're going to score it at 1/2 inch, 4 1/4, and 4 3/4. So 1/2 inch. You want to use a light gray blade. 1/2 inch, 4 1/4. And 4 3/4. Okay, and now we're going to turn it. The double lines are my top. I don't think it really matters. And then this time we're going to score it again at 1/2 inch. Because that's the width of my chocolate bar. 1/2 inch, 4 inches, 4 1/2, and 8. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I have my little box. Now we have to cut out some of the boxes. Let me show you. This is my template. This is how I design all my boxes and my templates. Okay, so what we're doing is we're cutting out these, this tab, and this bottom tab. So this little square, this square, this square, and kind of this one big rectangle will all be gone. But when I first start, what I like to do is I like to just cut to the first score line on the bottom. And then I'm going to cut to the second score line on this side on each of the tabs. And then we're going to cut out these little squares on opposite corners. So let's get rid of that. And if it's, you can miter the corner if it's causing some grief. Sometimes the extra cardstock causes some problems. I don't usually do this if I'm making 20 boxes. It all fits. Okay, now it's important for this one, you need this tab. So you're just cutting out the bottom little square. Okay, so it looks like that. So we got a tab here, we got a tab here, tab, tab. And then this one, I didn't have a tab. I hope that's right. I think I cut it out, but really you're cutting out this whole rectangular section. So let's just say we're cutting this off first. There's the tab. And then we're going to cut this off because I don't really need this excess cardstock. Like I said, if this is too complicated, just buy the white bags and they'll still look super cute. Okay, so that's what my box looks like. And then we just go over all the score lines really quick. Ooh, I'm going past my 30-minute time limit I give myself. If you're watching the YouTube replay, you can actually stamp along with me. Just pause me if I'm talking too fast. I like to talk. Okay, so this is going to be the top of your box. This is the bottom of your box. Now, let me just see if I need to trim this, because this should fold over nicely. See how it's buckling? So if it's buckling a little bit, looks like I didn't score that very well, or else the cardstock's a little bit bigger. I'm just going to take a smidge off this tab because it's just where it gets glued. So it's not going to affect anything if I make it a bit shorter. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, see, now it lies flat. Okay, so on this tab, we're going to add some tear and tape adhesive, or you can just use some glue. I usually use tear and tape. It tends to stay a bit flatter. Okay, we're just going to fold over this tab. There's the box. So go over the score lines. Now, can you see how this is kind of sticking out a bit? I could burnish these a little bit. If you just take a little smidge off, it just, the tabs fold a little nicer. I probably should have done that before I glued everything, but that's okay. There we go. Okay, and then the bottom just gets folded in like this. Hold on, let's just make sure it's lining up okay. Now that's going to be my back. This is going to be my front. So I want to make sure that this fold is at the back. I'll just put a little bit of glue here. And again, you can use tear and tape adhesive if you want. You can also take your bone folder and stick it down on the inside. Give it a little stir, stir the pot. Okay, and then these tabs will fold in. And then this will go like this. Whoops, I did not want that to be my front, but that's okay. It's a treat box, right? It's a treat box. So let's just fold that in, and then it's just going to go in like this. See how it's not folding nicely? If you miter the corners, it does make things a little bit easier. So you put your treat in here. I'm flipping it around because I think this side looks nicer. Now, the first time I did my box, it's actually 3.5 by 3.25. But I didn't want to waste the designer series paper. I wanted this to be 3 by 3. So if you're just using designer series paper, you can cut it at 3.25 by 3.5. I did my red like that, and then I'm being cheap. I want to get 4 pieces. I want to get 4 treats out of 1 piece of 6 by 6 designer series paper. So let's put this down. And we'll put this down. Okay, and that will go here. And then I've already punched 2 stars. This is already stamped, and then we'll just put it on with the Stampin' Dimensional. And I'm just changing the direction of my star. And again, you can put ribbon on here if you want. You could wrap some peppermint twine around it to keep it shut. Right? This would look really pretty. Depends how many of these you're making. If you're making 1 or 2, you can decorate it a bit more. If I'm making 20 of these, I'm not going to be as decorative with my boxes, but it does look cute. A little bit of twine. Oops, I already stuck that down. May your days be merry and bright. And again, you can put a rhinestone on here if you want. Let's put 1 little rhinestone right there. Okay, so that's my quick and easy little gift card holder. This one I can actually seal up now that I have the treat in there. This one, you just undo the ribbon. So that gives you an idea of a quick treat holder. So if you place a $60 order, you will get 1 treat box already cut, scored, ready to go. You will get a snowflake card, and you will get a reindeer card and a little house card. Okay, which one do you like the best? Just out of curiosity. Margaret Ann, you shared it. Thank you, Margaret Ann. I shared it. Cute projects today. Thanks for sharing. Karen says, when turning it inside and out, the card is weakened and doesn't want to stand up well. Yeah, what I do, Karen, is I pull it out and I just go over and reinforce the score line. I do it all the time, and I get a lot of swaps like that too. And it saves money. It saves money. That's what I like to do. Love saving money. And let's see. Betty says number 3. This one. No, this one. I'm like, what was number 3? I don't even remember. What did we make today, you guys? Oh, sometimes I just have to laugh at myself. I think she means snow. Yeah, snowflakes. And Kim, hello, Kim. Cute. I missed what treat you put inside the box. Okay, so you have 2 options. Go to Friesen Brothers. Seriously, Friesen Brothers is one of my happiest places to shop for gifts. There's one on 23rd Avenue and like, not quite 23rd. It's just off of the Henday, and I think is it Rabbit Hill Road? And they're $3.99. I was complaining that they're a little skinny now, but you know, chocolate's gone up in price, but they taste really good, and I bought a jelly bean one. Or if that's out of your price range, I find Costco has these Brookside chocolates that are really delicious, and they fit nicely in here too. So there's 2 treat options, and you can also put a gift card in here. You have to shake the little pomegranate ones so that it fits nicely. But yeah, gift card will go in here. Rogers. If you guys have the Nothing Better, More Than Autumn stamp set with the little decorative coffee cup, you could do that with chocolate and a gift card from your favorite coffee shop. So I think it's got lots of little options for you. And I had to wear my coffee Christmas shirt today because, you know, it is doing Christmas right now. Anyway, I hope you had fun and that you will make some of these projects. And if you do, send me a picture. I'd love to see what you make, because I find most of my friends will take my ideas and outstamp me because they're great stampers, and I love seeing what they do. And that's why I love virtual classes. Even though we stamp on Zoom, we go around the room and we hold up, you know, someone will take this card, but they won't use snowflakes, and they'll totally change the look of it. And I love seeing what everybody creates. And if you're free on November 20th, come join me at MKT. We'll make some Christmas cards, have a beverage, and just have some fun. Thanks for joining me today, everybody. I hope you have a great day. And remember, $60 order and you get the cards free. Bye.